everyone, long time no see. I want to get back into vlogging and making videos and things like that, and try and stick with it this time. So I'm just going to brief explanation as to why I've been gone. I have been a mess. My mental health took a big dive. I'm now on Luvox 100 milligrams, which is the second highest you can go. It sounds really high, but it's only the second highest. Which seems to be improving things. I'm stabilizing right out. I'm feeling a lot less anxiety and things like that. I've been officially diagnosed with OCD, which explains all of the persistent ruminations and obsessive thoughts and everything that I was dealing with. Yeah, so my sleep is awful at the moment. I'm going to bed at I'm going to bed at like 12. Going to sleep at maybe 4 in the morning and waking up at like 3 in the afternoon at the moment. It sucks. But they're the only times I can really sleep. Physically speaking, my health hasn't been great either. I've had a few colds. I had a urinary tract infection, which sucked. And I had to go see Endgame with that, so sitting through a 3-hour movie, desperately trying not to have a bathroom break with a urinary tract infection is not my idea of a good time, but I managed it, and I loved the movie, and I hurt, but it was a really good movie. I'm not going to say anything about it in case you haven't seen it yet. My knee has crapped out on me, so I'm having a hard time walking at the moment, but I've had some fun during my break. I've been playing lots of D&D with my friends and my husband. I've had a few outings with my parents. I took my mum to the zoo for Mother's Day for a high tea. My dad and I did a historical tour of the local, not really used for this anymore, but the local insane asylum. It was the Gladesville Hospital. Look it up if you're interested. My husband and I have had a lot of fun. We've gone to see a few movies, things like that. I've been playing a lot of video games. I've been playing a lot of Elder Scrolls Online, which is my favorite video game, and has really helped when my mental health has been not cooperating. I have been reading. I've only read 7 books this year, which I'm working on improving. I'm in the middle of a few books right now. So I'm currently reading Queenslayer by Sebastian de Castell, which is the 5th novel in the Spellslinger series, and if you've watched any of my videos, you probably know I'm obsessed with that series. It came out earlier in the month. I've been taking it kind of slow because I'm actually not in a fantasy mood right now. I'm in a horror mood. So I've read about 44% of it, and I want to finish it soon, but I haven't really been in the mood for fantasy. And I'm still reading it. That's one that I'm taking slowly as I go along. I want to get it finished before the second movie comes out though, so I'm plugging along. I'm 62% in, and I got the audiobook as well as the physical book, so I can switch between them if I'm not feeling up to actually reading, and I want to just have someone read it to me. I've actually found I'm really enjoying Audible. I got a subscription for my dad because he had a stroke a few years back that sort of affected his short-term memory, and he can't really, he'll turn a page and have a hard time remembering really what he read the page previously, but the audiobooks are better for his memory. He has an easier time with that, so I got that for him, but we kind of share it now because he wasn't using all of the credits, and we was getting to the point where they were going to start expiring, so we're sharing it now. I also got the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland audiobook because it's my favorite book of all time. I'm going to have it in any format I can. And this one's actually narrated by Scarlett Johansson, which is really cool. I like her voice. She's got a very... Some people don't find this, but my husband doesn't. But I think she's got a very soothing voice. So yeah, at the moment, I am just about to hop into my coffee and finish up a review for a novel I read the other day. And then I'm going to be putting that up on Goodreads. And I'm trying to decide how I want to do my reviews on here. I don't have a job at the moment, so I do have time to do individual book review videos for a lot of the books I read. But it'll depend a lot on what I have to say about the book, I suppose, but also if I'm feeling up to it. I still do have some issues with motivation and my ability to do things. Like I said, my knee is crappy right now, so I can't do anything too physically demanding, but I mean, sitting down and doing these videos isn't very physically demanding, but it can be mentally demanding, which is a problem sometimes. But I'm still thinking about what I want to do with this channel, and my reading area is all nice and cozy now. I put up a scarf I'll show you guys later, and my cat pulled it down, and my husband had to put it back up because I'm too short. So I'm at the point of rambling now, so I'm going to stop, and I'm going to get into that book review, and I will check in with you later. Okay, the main character's name in this book, which is, give me a sec, Stirrings in the Black House by Ambrose Ibsen. It's a ghost story. His name is Emil. I wrote email. So clearly when I stopped writing this the other day, I was having a good idea. And I was too tired to keep going. Also, look at this pen that my husband got me. It's from Typo. It's not gonna... Oop, nearly. Da, 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 da. There we go. It's, got little purple flowers in it, and it's really cute. Alright. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? I have decided to do a face mask because I felt like it. It's been a while. And I could do with some relaxing, so yeah. My main problem with face masks is I can't see. I can see without my glasses, but everything's a little fuzzy and it hurts my eyes a bit. And I always see videos of people with their nice face masks on reading a book, and I can't do that very well. But I'm going to enjoy my face mask and see how I go, and then take it off. So yeah, random update. See ya. Well, it's Monday, and I didn't really do a lot of vlogging last week, so I thought I'd continue it on for this week as well. Malcolm and I have just settled down to continue reading the book we're reading at the moment, which is Salvage. Can't remember the name of the author, but I'll bring it up next time I update. I'm about 27% of the way through it at the moment, and I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. It's got some interesting aspects, but I feel like it's kind of... I feel like it's kind of jumping through the logic a bit. It's skipping logical steps, so I'm having a hard time following why the characters are doing what they're doing, why the thought processes are the way they are, and I'm hoping it'll clear up a little bit as I continue reading. So yeah, I'm gonna get back into that and hopefully start enjoying it a bit more. I've started watching BookTube videos again. It's been a while. I've been all over the place. And I've been seeing a few book recommendations of books that I'm interested in, so I want to give Truly Devious, a try by Maureen Johnson, I think is the author's name. I've never read any of her stuff. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you probably know I don't tend to read a lot of super popular things. Not because I'm against reading popular things, but I get in moods with reading, and I'm not into like contemporary kind of stuff. I read a lot of horror, so I read a lot of books that I don't really see on BookTube. And I love fantasy, but again, I don't often read like super popular fantasy. I did read Strange the Dreamer and Muse of Nightmares a few months back, and I absolutely loved them. And there are tons of fantasy books that I do want to give a go, like Nevernight and Six of Crows. And books like that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna stop. Malcolm's more interesting than I am anyway, but still. Going to stop rambling, I'm gonna start reading, and I will see you shortly. Now I've got to figure out how to turn this off. Bye! Hey guys! I thought I'd quickly show you something I've been working on. This is a little reading journal thing that I wanted to give a try. So here is my bookshelf 2019, and I'm sure you've all seen these online, so I probably don't need to explain it, but I will anyway. So you've got all these blank books here, and then I write the names of the books I'm reading, and once I'm finished it, I color it in like Stirrings in the Black House. And I'm currently reading Salvage. I'm 65% through, so I put that there. I've included some little knickknacks that, you know, I thought were pretty. Like a unicorn head, because I've got a unicorn head, it's just not that color, but I love unicorns. Captain America shield bookends, because they should exist if they don't, and I love Cap. A bottle of sand, rainbow, moon, etc. And I also put around the edges a few butterflies, but roses, and then on the shelf under the books are fairy lights shaped like butterflies. So I've been enjoying doing that. And this one's not as pretty, but this is my Goodreads challenge for 2019. I haven't really read that many books, but my goal is 30 this year, and if I read 3 a month, apparently, I will finish it up. So that's cool. And some unicorn stickers, and I'm going to keep adding things like that in here, so if I find any other challenges I want to give a try, or any readathons, maybe include like my favorite book of the month sort of thing, and print out a picture of the book, so favorite book for January, print out the picture, February, etc, etc. And just do bookish kind of things in here. That seems like a fun idea, and doing this sort of thing helps me a lot with my anxiety as well, so thought I'd give it a try and see if I enjoyed it. And this is actually a little notebook that my sister gave me from Typo for Christmas. I got this one, the Puggacorn. I got a Catacorn, and I'm pretty sure it said a cat can dream. And then a unicorn one, which I think says I believe in unicorns or something like that, because I love unicorns. Speaking of, I bought these cute stickers last night that I used in here, and I want to show you. So yeah, right now I am finishing up my hot chocolate. and I'm catching up on Haley and Bookland's most recent reading vlogs. And then I'm thinking probably shouldn't because I've managed to hurt my knee, but I'm thinking I'll put on my IT audiobook and do a little bit of exercise on my exercise bike, and then go have a shower because my hair is disgusting and it really needs a wash. And yeah, so that's my goal for the rest of the day. Then when my husband gets home, you know, hang out with him and all that as per usual. So I will update you later. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that I'm making a coffee. I was actually going to go out for coffee today, but my agoraphobia won the battle. So I'm making a coffee here. Then I'm going to either read for a little bit. Shush. We have a new kettle and I'm not used to it yet. I'm either going to read for a little bit, or I'm going to watch booktube/YouTube and work on my reading journal, because once I finish my coffee and everything like that, I've got to get stuck into some cleaning because we've got an inspection of the apartment tomorrow. So I'm going to clean the study finally. The reason you haven't seen it in this vlog yet is not because it's messy, but because it's really cold in there, and it's been getting very cold, and I don't cope well with cold. My fibro gets even worse. Like, I get a fibro flare basically, so the pain gets worse, the fatigue gets worse. So I've been struggling with it lately, but we have an electric blanket on the bed, which really helps ease the hip, back, and knee pain. And I've been using the heater out here, and we don't have a heater in the study, so that's why I haven't really been using that room very much. But once I clean it, hopefully I will, you know, find some motivation to actually sit in there and do stuff. I've mostly just been working/reading on the couch, so, which is probably boring for you guys, because I think like every clip since in this vlog except this one has been me on the couch. But anyway, I'm going to make up my coffee and then have some fun before I get into the cleaning. Alright, so I was telling you guys yesterday that I was tidying the study for an inspection, and I did. I listened to it while I was doing it and got quite a way through. I'm 70% through now, and I thought I'd show you my new and improved reading nook. So here we go. Ta-da! I'm gonna get closer so I can show you individual parts. But this is my bookshelf. I'm not really gonna run you through it like I did last time because I've already done it. And not a lot has changed because I still buy the majority of my books through my Kindle. But I did get this at Halloween last year, which I'm not going to turn on because it flashes quite quickly and I don't want to cause any problems for anyone. But it says potions on the side. And it's got the cool spider and web on the front, and his eyes light up. And of course my lamp from IKEA. Now, one thing that is new is this scarf and the unicorn lights. So the scarf is actually from Redbubble, and my husband got it for me for Christmas because I found it and I fell in love. I originally wanted a wall hanging or a wall scroll of some kind, but they didn't actually have this design in a wall scroll, so I figured the scarf would be good. And my husband got so confused because in his mind, like, he was imagining one of those really long, thin scarves, you know, like a Harry Potter scarf kind of deal. But no, it's one of these really big ones that you wrap around yourself. And I love the colors. I love all the different books on the shelves and how everything's just coming alive in the books and on the shelf. That is how I imagine reading. So I love that. And if I ever want to wear it, I can take it down. And the unicorn lights, we actually won at the arcade. We went for Valentine's Day because my husband actually proposed to me right after an arcade visit 5 years ago. Well, 6 years ago now, actually, sorry. So we went to the arcade to celebrate Valentine's Day, and we ended up with enough tickets to redeem for these really cute unicorn fairy lights. They're a bit more of a yellow glow than you can see in this video, but I love them so much and I thought they'd go really well there. And we have this really bright blue branch that I don't have a vase or anything for, so it's just sort of sitting there. And of course my beautiful chair from IKEA, and my kitty cat, Malcolm. Hello, baby. These are all, for the most part, Wicca-related books. There are a few random ones in there that I don't have shelf space for at the moment, so I've just sort of stacked them up there. And yeah. Oh, and I should show you as well what it looks like when I've got the big light turned off, because I've got the overhead light on right now. Isn't that pretty? We're blurry. And yeah, I've got these cobwebby lights on the side. I'm thinking of maybe putting the branches here and just keeping them all together here. And I mean, I'd love to put things on the side that I can look at, but I'm not sure what yet. I don't want to just cover it randomly with stickers because that can look a bit weird after a while, so I'm still thinking about that. I did put these butterfly stickers up because I like butterflies. And I put my cat figures back up with Hyacinth, my porcelain doll. So yeah, that's probably going to be it for this week. And I'll see you next week.